welcome back to my channel. It's Megan. As someone who tries to buy all of her clothes sustainably or ethically or both, Everlane has become one of my favorite brands over the past few years. Last week's video was all about my Reformation collection and my thoughts on Reformation as a brand and my thoughts on their clothes, and so I thought I would do a similar thing for Everlane. I get a lot of questions about how their clothes fit and what I think of the price and if the quality is good, so I thought that this would be helpful in answering a lot of those questions. So to start off talking about the company, I really appreciate Everlane for their transparency. They like to call it radical transparency, but basically they're just very upfront about all the costs that go into their product and even show you the exact markup. So on every product, if you scroll down on the website, it'll show a little transparency photo, I guess, and it'll talk about all of the costing that went into transporting the item, to sew the item, to cut the item, to get all of the buttons or trimmings for the item. It also has the traditional retail price and the price that they're selling it to you, and they're able to have a lower price because they're a direct-to-consumer brand and not a wholesale brand. I don't know that I've talked about this on here before, but I am getting my master's in global supply chain management, so supply chain transparency is really interesting for me personally, but I think also really important for sustainable and ethical fashion. I appreciate all of the time and effort that Everlane has put into being a more transparent brand. I also really like Everlane's prices for a lot of their items that are ethically, and even like their sustainably made jeans. They're like $68 for a pair of jeans that are ethically and sustainably made. One thing I did talk about quite a bit in my Reformation video was price. Sustainable clothes can be quite expensive, and so I really like Everlane stuff because it's high quality basics that aren't like $50 for a t-shirt. I also like how Everlane tries to show different size options, I think especially with their denim. So they'll have multiple different models at different waist sizes to show what the product looks like on different body types, because we don't all look like the models on websites. I just think that's really cool. I also appreciate how Everlane tends to listen to customer feedback. I know that they can't listen to everything, but one of the big pieces of feedback they used to get a lot was to reduce their plastic packaging. And last year they announced an initiative to try to ship with less plastic, and I think by 2020 or maybe 2021, they won't have any more virgin plastic in their supply chain, which is a huge undertaking. Like, as someone who works in fashion and supply chains, I literally understand how difficult and complicated that is to do. So I admire them for A, taking on that initiative, but also B, listening to what their customer feedback was saying and making a change. That being said, there are a few things that Everlane needs to work on. They are not a fully sustainable brand. They have some sustainable products that are, like, their denim is made in the cleanest denim factory in the world. They have their whole Renew collection that's made with recycled plastic bottles, and they do a lot of responsible sourcing, but they are more of an ethical brand. Not everything is sustainable. I often forget that because I tend to lump together ethical and sustainable production, but they're not the same thing. Like, a lot of their t-shirts are just plain 100% cotton, and that means that it can have pesticides and that it can be dangerous for the farmers who are farming it. So it's ethically and transparently made for the most part, but they aren't always using the most sustainable options. Everlane used to have an afterpay option, which, even though their stuff isn't that expensive, some of their other products like shoes or cashmere sweaters are more expensive, and at least I like to have some kind of a payment option when I'm making a big investment. Everlane used to have Afterpay as an option, but no longer does. I don't really know why they got rid of the program. I know that impacts the type of people that are able to shop there, and that is unfortunate. The sizing of their clothes is truly all over the place, especially with bottoms and even shoes. Like, the sizing is really not consistent, so it makes it hard if you're ordering online. They only have a few brick and mortar stores. I would recommend reading all of the suggestions in the comments or reviews, and also paying attention to the size chart. I think Everlane can also improve on their diversity, especially in their social media, and Everlane also needs to work on size inclusivity. They don't have a very inclusive size range, and I know that they don't carry a lot of their extended sizes in stores, which is prohibiting a certain population of people from shopping at Everlane. This girl, Oh Honey, on Instagram actually just posted an entire IGTV video about Everlane and their size exclusions. I will link that down below. Again, I think it's important to talk about size inclusivity, but as someone who has size privilege and fits into Everlane clothes, I am not necessarily the right person to be talking about it, but I want to amplify those voices of the people who are talking about it. The first thing I ever bought from Everlane was actually one of their 100% human t-shirts. It was a pink short sleeve shirt with a pocket. I wore it to death and ended up selling it because I just wasn't wearing it that much anymore. I really like their 100% human collection, and I want them to come out with new stuff. Basically, the idea was that you would buy a product and then $5 of every purchase would go to a different cause. So the 100% human pink t-shirts would go toward Equality Now. These would go toward the ACLU, I believe. I just really like that idea of being able to consume consciously and donate with your purchase. I think that's a really powerful way of a brand making a difference and you as a consumer being able to make a difference. This is from one of those 100% human collection. They're really soft and comfortable. This is a size small. If anything, it's just extremely long. I got this shirt when they opened their store in Abbot Kinney a few weeks ago in Los Angeles. It says 100% LA. This actually was a gift. I was invited to go to an event there, so I will be sharing everything that I got for free for promotional purposes. This video is not sponsored. I just like Everlane and want to talk about them, but just wanted to be upfront about that. So they gave us this t-shirt, and I think for everyone that they sell in the store and for everyone they gave out at the event, they're donating $5 to the ACLU. It's more of a boxy cut, so it's a little more cropped. This is also a size small, and I mean, it's the same material as the other t-shirts. It's a good high quality t-shirt material. It's comfortable, it's soft, and it's just a t-shirt. They also gave us these fun reusable bags, and I really like this one because it has a flat bottom, and not a lot of reusable bags do, but this is becoming my favorite reusable bags. And that's coming from someone who has a whole bin of reusable bags in her room. This last shirt I actually got at the Goodwill by USC. It has a tiny hole in it, but I haven't even bothered to sew it up yet because it's fine and it's just tiny. This is a red and white striped t-shirt. It's a much bigger size. I'm pretty sure it's a large, so it definitely fits oversized on me, but again, their t-shirts are just really comfortable, high quality, good stuff. Worth it. I also really like the price point of Everlane t-shirts. They're very reasonable for ethically made t-shirts. I think they range from like $18 to $28 or something like that, so they're very reasonable and will last you a long time too. I actually don't own any dresses or like nicer tops from Everlane because they're a little more expensive, but I do own quite a few pairs of bottoms from Everlane. These first pair I got at an opening event, so they gave me a gift card there. These are pants that I bought with that gift card. These are the crop chinos, I believe. Everybody needs these pants. Everybody needs these pants. They are incredibly stretchy, so comfortable, make your butt look good, are perfectly high-waisted. Like they're just incredible. I haven't stopped wearing, I mean, I have stopped wearing them because I don't want to wear them every single day, but they're incredible. I love them. They're just so comfortable. They're just great. They're perfect work pants in my opinion. If you work in a bit of a more casual environment, these are the pants for you. The one thing about these pants and Everlane pants in general is that the sizing is very strange. So these I got in a 00. I'm a 25-inch waist, and normally I'm like a 2 in pants at like other stores, or a 0. And these are a 00. Definitely follow the size chart, and I think people are saying to size down 2 sizes from what you normally wear in pants. Read the size chart, measure yourself, and just know that these run big, I guess. I love these. These are the cocoa brown color, and they're just literally the best pants. I want to buy them in like all of the other colors. Did I mention they're stretchy? The next pair of pants I have are the Kick Crop jeans. I bought Everlane's skinny jeans when they first came out, and I bought them like the high-rise skinny jeans in a size 25, which is my size. And they're a rigid denim, and they were just way too tight. Like I could barely sit comfortably in them. So when I bought the Kick Crop jeans, I sized up to a 26. And these fit pretty well. They still are a little bit loose in the waist, so normally I like to wear it with a shirt that I'm going to tuck in or just wear a belt. I really like these jeans. I just think they're really flattering. I like how it crops out at the end. One thing about them is that when they come, they're super long. You're supposed to cut them yourself to like your ankle length. So mine have a raw hem, I cut them myself, but that way you get it to your right length. I'm a little bit shorter, I'm like 5'5", so they're a good length for me personally. I wish that they were a little more high-waisted. I think they're supposed to be like mid-rise jeans, and I'm just not a fan of that. But because I sized up, I tend to, you know, lift them up to be a little bit more high-waisted anyway, and that just kind of works. I influenced my roommate last year to buy these pants, and she loves them. That's when you know they're good. The next pair of pants that I have, I'm wearing like an all-white outfit, are these carpenter pants. I really liked all the detailing. They have this little strap on the back. They have pockets everywhere. These, again, I followed on the size chart online and bought them in a 00. I really like these pants. I didn't wear them for like months after I bought them because they get super wrinkly in the crotch area, and that just bothers me. That's unnecessary. Also, they're a little bit see-through. I don't think you can see my black underwear from there, but they're definitely see-through, so that's another annoying thing. But they are white pants, so you can't expect everything. I really like the length on these. They hit me right at the ankle, and again, I'm 5'5", so they're a good length, not too cropped and also not too long where I have to roll them or like cut them short or anything. Overall, I like these pants. I like wearing them to work with like a black sweater or something because white pants are more appropriate than like white jeans in my opinion, but it does kind of bother me that they are see-through. Overall, these aren't my favorite Everlane pants. They definitely are nowhere near as good as the Chinos, and the Chinos come in like an off-white color, so I would recommend those over these, but I do like the kind of style of the carpenter pants. I do think that that's cute and different and more on trend. The last pair of bottoms that I have is this jean skirt. It is the, I don't know what the style is, but it's the stretchy one and the one that has the like, it's called a remade skirt or something like that. I bought this at the Abbott Kinney store opening, so again, this was gifted to me by Everlane. My problem is, it is too big on me. I bought a size 25, tried it on in the store and was like, this is fine, but it doesn't actually fit. It's like pretty big on my waist, and if I wear a belt, it gets really scrunched up in the back, so I actually just ordered the skirt in a smaller size from the website, and if that fits better, I'm gonna sell this. I really like the color of this skirt. I also really like the length of it. I feel like it's appropriate to wear to work with a sweater or a t-shirt in the summer. Again, I work in a really casual office, so you can wear things like jean skirts. It's not super short, like it passes the fingertip test. Yeah, I just think the sizing is so strange. I wear a 26 in the actual jeans, but the jean skirt is a 25 and it's big on me. So I just don't know. I also have 2 pairs of shoes from Everlane. Last year I bought the rain boots. I got them in stone color. They're super heavy, like really heavyweight rubbery boots, but I love them. It doesn't rain that often in LA, but last year it rained quite a bit, and these are great because they're not like huge rain boots. Like you can buy shorter rain boots at other places, but I like buying them from a place where I know that they're ethically made. I bought these in a 7. I am normally between a 6 and a 6.5 and a 7. It just kind of depends on the brand. I have a high arch. I wanted to make sure I could slip my foot in without it like hurting me, basically. So I sized up. They are really good for rainy days or even in the winter. Like I wore these in the snow back in New York last winter and they did the trick. And they're cute, like you can just wear them as boots too, especially the black ones. These are my latest Everlane purchase. This is the most money I've ever spent on shoes ever. These I think were $155. I really don't know what came over me when I bought these, but I was like, gotta have those when they launched them, so here they are. These are the glove boot reknit, so they're made with recycled plastic bottles or recycled polyester. There's 9 plastic bottles in this pair of shoes, which I think is cool. I really like their Renew collection. I think that's a cool initiative. It's not perfect because microplastics and everything, but it's better than nothing. So I really like these boots. I got them in a 6.5. They fit you kind of like a sock, and I wanted them to fit a little bit tighter than my rain boots fit because I did size up. So the only weird thing I'd say about these shoes is I think one toe is square and one toe is more round. So I don't know what's up with that. They're really easy to put on. I have kind of swollen ankles all the time and they aren't too tight around my ankles, so that's a plus. I was worried about them like crunching in on my circulation around my ankles. Overall, I think these boots are made really well. They're constructed really well. My only worry about them is getting them dirty. Like, they are kind of a knit material, so I'm hoping that I'll just be able to like wash it off, hand wash it off, but they are like off-white boots and will probably get dirtier than my black leather boots that are my other option. One last category of items that I have from Everlane is I have bought some of their underwear. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing a show and tell trial of my Everlane underwear, but I did want to talk about it in this video. So the first thing that I bought from their collection was this tank bra. I went to an event at a pop-up that they had in Melrose when they launched the collection, and they had a like vending machine that you would take a quiz and it would pop out what they thought you needed, so I got this tank bra from there. I really struggle with finding bralettes that fit me. I have a very small band size and a not so small cup size. I don't always like the small, medium, large sizes for bralettes, but this bralette is low-key life-changing. It has a pretty thick elastic band on the bottom. There's no underwire or anything. And so when you wear it, it isn't like your boobs are saggy. Like, I mean, to be completely honest, it makes your boobs look good. Like, it's tight enough on the bottom that it's almost like you have it some kind of an underwire or something pushing it up. This is another thing I influenced my roommate from last year to buy. If you're looking for a bralette, this is a great option. I also have some of their regular just like underwear. I like it. It's good cotton underwear. My only thought about it is that it seems to wear out kind of quickly. You know, obviously I've washed the underwear quite a few times and it does seem to be kind of worn out. The elastic is wearing out and it just kind of looks old. So yeah, I'm unsure about that, but I do like the underwear and, you know, it does its job, but it does look like I have to buy some new ones and I've only had them for like a year. And the price is pretty good for like ethically made underwear. I think you get discounts if you buy them in bundles, but if you're gonna buy anything, buy the tank bra. And that's all the Everlane stuff in my collection. So some key takeaways: sizing on pants is very strange. Follow the size chart. They aren't a perfect sustainable brand. So if you're only looking to shop sustainably, look at the materials that Everlane is using in the description of their products. I hope that this video was helpful. If you like these kind of review videos, definitely check out my Reformation collection and review video. I will link that down below or put a little button or whatever, however YouTube works, I don't know. Stick around my channel if you like thrifting or sustainable fashion and all that good green stuff. I'm gonna be uploading videos every Saturday. Thanks for watching and I will catch you in my next video.